How's it going, everyone? It's Jay and Peter from thebeerheads.com here with another episode for today. We're going back to the Samuel Adams Long Shot 6-pack. We're going to be doing their homebrewer, Samuel Adams Homebrewers beer. That's part of the third person of the pack, and it is Fred Hessler. It's their Derf's Secret Alt. It's a 9.3% ABV German alt beer, which is basically a German brown ale.
Or a stick alt.
Yeah, stick alt. With a glass,
exactly.
Which we don't have right now, but let's get into this one, you guys. All right, now the appearance on the Derf's alt beer. What are you getting on this one?
Nice, rich brown, really dark brown, and beautiful. Slight head for me, maybe a less, the half a finger.
Yeah,
But
I'm getting around a finger of khaki white head, real fluffy and tight bubbles on it. Nice carbonation on the bottom of the glass coming up to the top. Definitely just that dark brown. Definitely get some ruby red hues as well. Kind of reminds me of a Dark Night in Munich, the last one we had from the Long Shot.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's why I said a few of the beers from this year's pack are a little bit similar.
Yeah.
But in flavor profile, they're a lot different, which is good.
All right, you guys, so we're back with the aromas. What are you picking up on this one, Peter?
Nice and yeasty, nice and bready again. I don't smell any alcohol at all for a 9.3 beer.
Yeah, 9.3, you're not picking up no alcohol on this one. You
Zero.
guys, at all.
Nothing. Nice and bready.
Definitely get those breadiness, subtle roasted qualities in here.
Some kind of gingery. Somewhat of a ginger, somewhat of a cola almost smell to it, which is weird for a 9.3 beer. And with the alt beer style, we don't really know what to expect or, everything. Not all the time what to expect.
Kind of getting like a slight earthiness. I think that's what you're talking about, ginger.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a earthy, dirt,
rooty
quality.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm picking up now. But at the same time, it's real subtle. You definitely have to smell for this one. But at the same time, no alcohol at all.
And the hops,
yeah,
finally.
A tinge of hops.
Such a small, amount of hops. They're there. They're nice. They're in the background, which is what they need to be for this kind of beer. So
yeah, but definitely real subtle in the aromas, you guys.
Definitely.
So let's get into the taste, and we'll tell you what we think on the Derf's alt beer. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
All right, you guys. Now we're back with the taste on the Derf's alt beer. Peter, this one is a little bit different for me. What do you got to think about this one?
Well, what I say is that, it has that richness to it. It has a really, it has that kind of copperiness, that kind of metal, metallic almost taste, which makes it seem maybe a little bit boozier than it is. But it's also, on that side too as well, you have the big caramel notes, or, caramel, caramella. But what I get, I have some banana in this. I have some things in it. I get a lot of taste on my palate of, a nice kind of silkiness, a nice little vanilla taste to it. I don't know. When it comes kind of to the booziness of it and stuff, I could definitely feel the booze burn and everything. For alt beer style, it's a 9.3, so you're going to have booze, But I have the big breadiness. I have all those flavors in there. And I really actually, I think it's a nice kind of different style of alt beer. I've had a few, only 2 or 3. So
for me, I get just more of a big booze quality. It's not a booziness like a double IPA would have. It's more of just of a nice. It blends in with the malt. It balances it out at the same time, but you still definitely get a nice, rich, dark malt quality, roastedness. Caramel sweetness that hinges off to make that vanilla in the back of the palate.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's a little sweetness in there.
There is.
But it balances out the booze where it's not overpowering it, but I can definitely still taste a nice boozy quality in here that you can just feel when you get it on the mouthful in the finish.
This is a sipper.
Yeah, it's definitely a sipping beer.
We're drinking it a little faster. Which we are used to drinking at beerheads.com. We're used to drinking our beers a little quicker than the average show.
It's just, for me, I think it's not something I would constantly drink, and it's not my style of beer. But it is a nice tasting beer, and it is definitely a nice sipping beer. All right, you guys, well, we're going to go into the verdict, and we're going to see what we think about this one. We'll be back, and we'll let you know what we think about Samuel Adams Long Shot beer. All right, you guys. So we're back now on the verdict, and we talked this one over, and you know, it was a hard decision, but
Yeah.
we're gonna have to give this one a 16 out of 20, making this what, a solid B.
Solid B.
Other than that, you know, it was a great review. I enjoyed this beer. You
Yeah.
know, it opened it up a little bit, doors tasting wise.
Different. All beers
And,
we'd ever tried that
yeah.
much. Yeah. So.
But for me, I think this one's just it was nothing appealing to me, but it
Yeah.
was good. But 16 out of 20, you guys, solid B beer for
Oh
us.
yeah. It's very
But,
solid.
Yeah. Other than that, it's great beer review, you guys. Until the
Again.
next time, we're gonna enjoy our beers. You guys should do the same. Like I always say, live, learn, and drink.
And
See
I've
you guys.
enjoyed mine. Again.